Also, what you can do with the camera is to add camera shake. So the camera shake will also be slowed down, and we need like the sense of speed. So we will add some small camera shake and combine it with a camera shake, which is just wobbling a little bit on the camera. So here in sequences, let's create new folder, name it camera shakes, and create the camera shake blueprint asset. You need to go to blueprint class and search for camera shake base. You will get this one, select it, name it shake small. Open this blueprint, close it and open again. It's still debugging Unreal Engine. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna have this small jitter when the camera is shaken basically on uneven terrain, and it will be just doing like that, so a little bit of small jitter. For that, we are going to use the pitch. So rotation amplitude multiplier should be something like 0.7. Those values, I just like got used to them and I'm using them. So you can play around and experiment with those values, but this is definitely what is up to you. I'm just using the values I got used to. So the pitch, basically, I will show you. So if you pick the camera and turn into rotation mode, the pitch one is y-axis, so it will be doing like this. The roll, you should probably not use in the shake, because otherwise you'll get this drunk camera from the pirate version of the GTA 4, and you really don't want that. It doesn't feel natural, it's not good, it's not looking really realistic. You can animate the roll by yourself, what we are going to do later, but for this purpose right now we are going to use the pitch, so y-axis for camera shake. If you go to camera shake here and give it just 1 degree of pitch and add the frequency something to 10, compile, save, and for the duration set it to 5 seconds and the smooth in and out for 0.5. So you'll have a long enough shake to get the like 5-second shot. Select your camera, add track, camera shake, shake small, and let's add it here. So when it drives, see, it's like just shaking just a little bit when it drives, giving it the sense of speed. And if it goes into time dilation, it will be smoother and slower. So let's see that in simulation with the proper time dilation and put it on repeat. Now let's make another camera shake actor, shake wobble. I use this one for rotating camera on Z-axis and a little bit of pitch. So basically it will be working on yaw, just like going here and there a little bit, just rotating as the camera tries, to maintain the actor in the frame, but not succeeding in that one. So in the wobble, we should disable this one and disable the pitch amplitude probably to 0.5, make it slow, and for yaw, just give it 2 degrees approximately and maybe frequency around 2. That should work fine. Let's see how that works when we add another shake. So we can add another shake actor and make it shake wobble here. And if we go with this simulation again to see how it looks like in proper view, we also can even disable the shake before it enters the dilation time. So we don't have this small shakiness. We can make it like this. So when it enters, it will smooth out and we will have no shake here just the big wobble, which will be barely noticeable. So yep, let's have a look at that. So it shakes and then it's just like oof, not happening anymore, because we have like really nice slow motion here. Let's move it a little bit here because it just disappears over the time. And then you can basically holding Alt and moving it here and introduce, if you have the longer shot, you can introduce the shake again. So for example, for the hit result, I would probably have it there again. And this is the shot number 1. We can, in our shots, in our sequences, we can now duplicate that one, delete all the shakes, delete all transforms, and we already have the camera with preset aperture. It already works. We have it here, and it's really like working. We just need to animate that. The camera is ready for this animation. Let's move it a little bit here, so we will have a different shot there. Let's put it on pause. And here the camera will be following our car, probably a little bit further. Transform, again, don't forget that should be linear movement. Then you go to the end of this sequence, just the end, and it should be like already here, for example, or maybe like that. So we can see what is happening. And this is how it goes. Let's see in the simulation mode. Something like that. But in this sequence, I wanted to slow down before because we moved a little bit the sequence. So it slows down here at this point. So even earlier, probably there. Slows down, and then before it hits the ground, here it goes. We can even prolong this frame and move our camera keyframes. Put the camera there, a little bit closer to our like second car. Don't forget to hit transform track, and then just go. Again, we would like to see this fly through, so let's move camera a little bit up. Put the rotation here and make the rotation cubic. So that's going to be like this. And then it just continues. Also, we can actually move here also and do the rotation like this. So it will maintain our car in the frame. So like that. And then just the camera tries, to catch up. We can also put the rotation there, move a little bit further, or maybe let's do it like this, rotation. I want it to land already here like faster. So let's move our dilation track a little bit too and see what's happening. So pretty much good. Now we can add our camera shakes. Like for example, this small one, just like wobbles a little bit. And we can add also our, this jitter shake. Like, let's introduce it a little bit later. That's basically how it works. Again, the approach is the same. You have this linear point here in the camera. It should be linear in the end, and it should be linear at the very beginning. Just don't forget that as the cars are moving linear, they should also be moving linear. Probably this one, we can even give it more rotation, so it will be rotating faster. And this already looks pretty sick.